Hi, Capricorns. Welcome to Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. This is a message of guidance for the energies you may be experiencing at this time. Now, this message is for Capricorns, anyone with Capricorn in their chart, guided to my channel, and cross watchers as well. Keep in mind, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. This message intent is strictly for guidance. So, okay, Capricorns, let's get into your energies. To begin, I'm going to start off with some messages of guidance from the Eyes of the Soul Oracle deck, just to give us some insight into the energies we may be experiencing at this time. Our first message of guidance is a card from the Saint Maries de l'Amour. And the guidance for this card is asking you to adapt to a new situation. With these energies, Capricorn, you have to understand if you're in these energies where things aren't going as you expected for them to go. And you have to understand that, how the cycle of life continues. And we outgrow certain situations, we outgrow certain circumstances. And it's important for you to, grow with the times as well. In some situations, we can't react in the same way that we did in the past. We have to be able to adapt to new circumstances, new understandings of ourselves, and new situations. So the guidance for this card says, don't be afraid of change. Trust the process. Your work may be more effective in another location. So if things didn't go well at work, even maybe if things aren't going well at home, maybe it's time to get away. Maybe it's time to take a family trip or a couple's getaway, just in order to be in a new environment. Maybe you can consider moving to a new location just to be able to, adapt with the new changes and not being stuck in that same process of the old, not being stuck doing the same things that you did before, because, that could have gotten you where you are now. So it's important right now not to be afraid of change. Be willing to learn new situations, new places, new people, new things. Also being able to learn new things about yourself and new things within your situation. So maybe if the changes that you're looking for are not happening immediately, it may be time to, look for newness in a situation, adapt to a new situation at this point. Our next card of guidance is a card from Artemis. Defend what is dear to you. So, this card reminds me a bit of Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, so you can have Sagittarius in your chart. But it's for you to defend what is dear to you. And anything that's trying to, destroy what's dear to you, any situation that is causing you disruption, it's important for you to, understand what is dear to you. And it's for you to be able to defend that of which is dear to you and know it and be able to protect it. So if in this situation, if it has anything to do with changes that's needed, if it has anything to do with a change in you that's necessary, understand that you have to stand your ground in who you are. In different situations, you also have to compromise as well. But most importantly, stand your ground and have those morals that you stand on and defend what is dear to you during these energies, Capricorn. So when it comes to your spread and your messages for this month, understand you have an opportunity for a new beginning to bring passion back into your life in order to go for the things that you are passionate about. You have a new beginning to have that fire lit up inside of you, a new opportunity in work, a new opportunity in love, and a new opportunity in romance, passion, and commitment. I do understand Capricorn at this time. You guys may have been through a lot when it comes to your circumstances. You may have been through a lot when it comes to your dreams, your goals, and your ambitions. You may have been through a lot when it comes to a relationship with your significant other. You may have been through a lot when it comes to work, when it comes to your finances. And it can be a point where you feeling like you can't keep fighting for something, and you may feel like you're just ready to give it all up. But know, Capricorn, that you have to be as strong for as long as you need to be. Do not allow this situation to control you. Understand that you're reaching the end of this cycle where with you have the opportunity for a new beginning. It's important for you now to take these lessons that you've learned within this last cycle and to take them into this new cycle where you are reborn and you're able to apply these lessons that you learned in this new cycle. And with the wisdom that you learned from this new cycle, you're able to adapt to new situations, new cycles. The old cycle, you tired of that shit to keep continuing. Now it's time to adapt to the new. So when it comes to where you stand right now, Capricorn, we have the card of the Nine of Swords in reverse. Now, generally, this card upright is a young lady in a card. It could be male or female, it's just energies, but you could be in your head, or you could have been in your head at night, up worrying, up thinking, up fearing situations where you weren't able to tap into your wisdom of situations. You're thinking about the worst on circumstances and situations. So, right now, where you stand, this card is in reverse. You don't want to be dealing with those fears, those doubts, those worries, and you're ready to step out of that thought process of worry, doubt, and fear. And it's important for you to rise above that. Most times when we worry about shit, when we fear it, when we doubt certain situations, we end up finding that the shit was not as worse as we thought it was. We were spending so much time and energy worrying about the things that we didn't want, and we've exhausted ourselves in the process. And it doesn't allow us to think about and be able to refresh our energy and think about those things that we want. Right now, it's important for you to understand when it comes to the feelings of fear, when it comes to those feelings of doubt, when it comes to those feelings of worry, when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to your relationship with family, friends, and loved ones, those are toxic energies. Those are energies of your shadow, Capricorn. And right now, you're in a place where you have the ability to end this cycle of worrying, of over worrying about stuff, overthinking about situations, staying up at night, not able to sleep at night because of the anxiety or thoughts of fear. And you have to understand that is your shadow side. That's your dark side trying to keep you down in the darkness. You have to overcome that. No one can overcome your shadow but you. And when those feelings of fear, when those feelings of doubt, when those feelings of worry and the anxiety come, it's for you to change those thoughts. We choose our thoughts. We can either stay in doubt, we can even stay in worry, or we can trust. We can have faith in a situation. We can think about a better circumstance. We can overcome our shadow. It's just like that saying how we are our own worst enemies, you know? And that's because the thoughts that come up in our head, every thought is not a true thought. It just could be the energies that's around you, and you have to be able to choose your thoughts, have mind control over the matter, and overcome the shadow side that's trying to keep you down in doubt, that's trying to keep you down in fear, trying to keep you down in worry and anxiety. Where you are right now, it's important for you to understand your shadow, those toxic energies, those lower energies. Understand what they're for and understand that they're here in order for you to find balance. Now, I also want to point out that we all, every day, we're going to have those negative thoughts. We're going to have those positive thoughts. But it's important to knock those negative thoughts out when they come. It's important to not stay stuck in them. It's important to be able to have that balance within your mind, have that balance within your body, have that balance within your soul, to be able to, as soon as those energies come of worry, doubt, and fear, no, I'm going to have faith in this situation. I have faith in myself. I have faith that I can make this situation better. So, your task at this time, Capricorn, we have the card of the Seven of Cups. So, when the Seven of Cups is in the reverse, when the Seven of Cups is in the upright, the Seven of Cups talks about having different options, different thoughts, different cups that we can choose from, different fantasies of how we want our situation, different options on where our circumstances could be. Your card is in a reverse. So if you have different options on other maybe relationships, if you have different options on other people you could work with, other endeavors that you can go through, it's important for you now to choose the direction that you want to go. Choose one direction. All of those different options will cause you confusion. It will continue to cause confusion in your situation. It's important for you to have faith in your decisions. It's important for you to have faith in your circumstance and to understand that it's about building on that one dream or that goal. It's about building on, the direction that you decided to go in, and building on yourself, in a situation where it's not about finding a new option, another situation, or, leaving one situation just to go to another. It's about choosing the path that you want to go for yourself and choosing that direction and staying true to the direction and the goals that you have set for your life. It's also about if you already made an investment, if you already made a commitment, it's important for you to stand true to that commitment and understand that even in relationships, even in work situations, everything can evolve, everything can change, and you can change to rebirth an entirely new situation that you're in when it comes to love, when it comes to work. We are able to be reborn, through different experiences. So it's not about just going to find another option to work with if one thing is not going in the way that you want it to. It's about using the wisdom that you have within the situation to make the situation better, to rebirth the situation, to work more in line with your dream and your desire of it from the beginning. So you can be reborn through a situation, and that is your task right now. Whatever this situation is, it's important to adapt to a new situation and defend what is dear to you. It's important for you not to look for another option just to satisfy you temporarily and then possibly find out that that ain't the situation that even was best for you. That was some bullshit. It's time for you to rebirth this situation with the wisdom that you've acquired of yourself and the circumstances and to make it anew. It's about working together, working with yourself, listening to your soul at this time, and not looking to find other options just to give you that temporary satisfaction. And most times, those other options can be a waste of time as well. So, in the place of your fear, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. So, the Page of Wands is this could be a messenger about a new beginning, a messenger about energy and passion and excitement. And you may fear that you may not get this message from, it could be a Leo, a Virgo, or I'm sorry, you could be dealing with a Virgo as well. It could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. You may fear that you guys may not have another opportunity. You may fear that, you won't be able to get that position, that you desire in your home, in your family, or at work. You may fear you might not get that message that you can have stability in your home. You may not get that message that you'll have that dependability that you need. You fear that you might not get that message of, the finances, or you fear that you might not even have that determination in you to create, or, be that king of your castle or queen, or have that special someone that can help create that stability. And you may fear you might not have someone, that has that determination that you do as well. And it's important for you to know who you are. No matter what within these energies, Capricorn, it's important for you to know what you want your overall goal to be. If you want to be the queen or the king, we have of Pentacles, you want that stability in your finances. You want that stability at your home. You want to be independent. You want to be that entrepreneur. You want, to be able to have the things that you desire. And it's important for you not to fear that. And it's important for you to even not to fear to move in that direction, because, you can have all that you desire. And the attitude that's going to help you get there, Capricorn, we have the attitude of the Ten of Pentacles, but we have it in a reverse. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is about, that stability. It's about, having the coin. It's about, just being able to have that money for a rainy day, etc. And your attitude that's going to help you get ahead is not to spend all of your time just worried about finances. Um, it's important to feel and be secure financially, but money doesn't rule everything. And I feel like a hypocrite for saying that, because I know how important, your finances is. But, as well as having finances, your relationships with your family is important. And your relationship with your significant other is important. So your task that's going to get you ahead is to understand the other things that are dear to you besides the finances and material well-being. You have to understand, those relationships that, with your family, with your significant other, with even your coworkers, that is important to have that connection. And by having that balance in your connections, that by having that understanding in your connections, that understanding and that balance helps everyone work together in the same accord. So it's just not about money, it's still about your relationships as well. And you understanding that money is not the only important thing when it comes to this life. The relationships that we establish, the influence that we have on others, the communication that we give, the influence that others have on us, is definitely important. And by having that balance and by having that understanding, that's going to help with the stability in your home, in your finances, and in your love department, and your stability in your home as well. So, when it comes to the outcome of your efforts, we have a card of the High Priestess, but the High Priestess is in reverse. So, Capricorn, it may get a little rough before it gets easy. And what's happening is you may not trust your instincts. You may not listen to that inner voice inside of you. And it's important that you do, Capricorn. You have to listen to your instincts. It's going to help you with that balance. Listen to your gut and know who you are in your circumstances, in the circumstances. It's time for you to take control of who you are. It's time for you to be, stand strong in your masculine energies, even if you're feminine, a female. And it's time for you to take on, that leader of yourself, the leader of your abilities, the leader of how, you want your circumstance to go. It's important for you to understand that it's time for you to take charge in your situation to make it go in a way that you choose for it to go. I'm going to pull out my Crystal Tarot Crystal Power Tarot deck, just to give us some more clarity on this spread, Capricorn, because it seems like it's a lot going on right now. And although, it looks like you're trying to cut different situations out, but it's important for you not to fear the change that is taking place. It's important for you to stand strong in who you are and not to fear anything, but defend what it is that's dear to you and become where you're able to, be in control of yourself in these circumstances and be able to adapt to new situations while still defending what is dear to you. It's all about working together. It's all about that understanding of your capabilities. It's all about understanding the importance of communications when it comes to your circumstances. It's not always about what you say, it's how you say it. You can say anything that you want, but, are they listening to you? Are you being too stern? Are you being condescending? Or are you coming in that honest way? And understand within these energies for the month of December, when you show your work, others are going to support you. When you show that you're trying to work together, when you show that you're looking to communicate, others are going to support you with it. But if you show condescending behavior, if you show that you don't care or you ignore, that's when the situation is going to, mirror back to you that energy that you're giving out. So when you show your work, others will support you. Know that, okay? And for this energy that you're feeling right now, where you got to step out of this thinking too hard, overthinking, and things like that, whatever this situation is right now, know that your shadow, the toxic energy, the devil energies are lurking, and they trying to hold you down in fear, trying to hold you down in doubt, trying to hold you down in worry, trying to have you in anxiety. And it's up for you and only you that can beat the energies of your own shadow, where instead of trusting that shadow, though any negative feelings or thoughts that come up in your head, negativity is toxic energy, low energy, shadow energy. When that thought comes to trust, when that thought comes that everything is going to be all right, when that thought comes to go take a bath and light a candle, and when that thought comes to go take a rest, trust in your intuition, trust in that inner voice, that's letting you know everything is going to be okay. Trust, that intuition that's telling you that you're going to get through this. Your intuition is going to guide you and help you make the right decision. So it's time to tap into your intuition. Those positive thoughts, those positive ideas, that's your soul. That's your intuition. That's the spirit, the higher spirit. That's us connecting to the source. And it's coming to us and letting us know, I got you. So trust that your intuition is going to guide you to make the right decision, Capricorn. And when it comes to your task right now, it's about following your heart, you know, trusting in your knowing and following your heart. Understanding by going to other options, it's not going to get you what you need. It's about following your heart and going after the things that you want within your circumstances. Other options, quick, um, quick money making ideas, shit like that, that can only lead us down to some bullshit. But when we listen and we follow our heart, that's how we make the right decisions, by listening to our gut, you know, and knowing how to distinguish between our our light side, our heart, and our shadow sides, our fear. And when it comes to your fears of having that ultimate disability in your life, Capricorn, it's about knowing your abilities and believing in yourself again. And it could even be in believing in that individual that, or individuals that you are in this situation with, and understanding in any situation when it comes to finances, in any situation when it comes with something you're working on, or when it comes to with family, know who you are. Know that you can create any circumstance that you desire. You can change your circumstance if that is what you desire, because you can create anything you choose to naturally, and you can do it with joy, not with fear. Fear is going to lead you down a dark path. Follow the light of your heart and your soul and your intuition, and know who you are by believing in yourself and understanding yourself and your capabilities. Don't let that shadow tell you that shit ain't gonna work out for you. Don't let that shadow tell you that you don't deserve the happiness that you know, were destined to have. You know, you're the motherfucking goat, Capricorn. So it's about knowing who you are, knowing your capabilities. By you going and trying to choose other options in your circumstance, by you going and just trying to get a quick fix real quick, that's showing a sense of insecurity, Capricorn. And you guys are not insecure. It's about believing in yourself. Okay? You create what you choose to naturally and with joy. All right? And know that. So you can have a Taurus in your life. You can also have a Libra in your life, or you can have these in your chart as well, where you can create anything. And to have that stability, to be able to create these things in your relationship, in your work, etc., it's all about nurturing yourself through the process, nurturing your other half or your children in the circumstances, and trusting the process, trusting the powers of yourself. And it's about being patient through the process. And the attitude that's going to help you get ahead at this time, Capricorn, we have the card of the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is about having that faith. The Seven of Pentacles is about, putting that work in, putting the time in, being patient with the process, watching the circumstances change, watching the situation grow, not by looking for the shit to happen overnight. It's about you believing in yourself, having faith in yourself, having faith in the process, walking by your faith and not by the sight of what's in front of you, but by working to nurture it and working to make it grow, and trust in your ideas and trusting in the direction that you're choosing. That's your task. Don't let it all be just about money and physical material things. Let it be about love, Capricorn, that of what you love, those of who you love, in order to share it with you as well. And to clarify your outcome, it's important again to trust in your intuition, Capricorn. It's important for you to take charge of your life in the direction that you want it to go in. It's important for you to take charge of your emotions, take charge of your stability and take charge of who you are. And don't let a circumstance determine that. Know that you are successful at anything that you put your mind to. You are successful when you are thinking optimistically and not pessimistically. It's important to stay optimistic and know that you are successful at everything that you do. You are a leader. You have entrepreneur capabilities. You can lead by an example. You are compassionate. You can listen to others. You can guide your family. You can guide a whole fucking crew. So tap into that power that's inside of you, Capricorn, and leave the rest of that bullshit for leave it in that last cycle. Okay. So I'm in this spread with a couple of keywords and cards on how the law of attraction is going to help you through this process. And your first card is the universe. So it's about trusting in the process. It's about trusting in yourself and having faith in yourself. The universe will show me the right path to take to reach my goals. Trusting in the universe, trusting in your own capabilities. Okay? Having faith, Capricorn, is very important. The universe will show me the right path to take to reach my goal. It's time to get back and tap back into the universe, tap back into your soul. And our final card is faith, Capricorn. You have to have faith, okay, in your circumstances. You can change it. You have to believe. You have to have faith in yourself. I have faith that I can manifest the wealth and the prosperity that I desire. So, again, if this has to do with finances, have faith, all right, in yourself. Have faith in your abilities because you got this, man. Y'all the GOAT, okay? So, Capricorn, I'm going to leave you guys with that. I thank you so much for your time. I hope this message helped you in some type of way. Check the description box. There's going to be some additional messages for you, as well as how to reach me for any personal readings or any questions or concerns. So please like and subscribe to my channel. I would really like to see you guys again if you're so inclined. Again, this is Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. My name is Wakida. And again, have faith in yourself, Capricorn. Adapt to a new situation. Peace. I hope to see you guys again.